Hey folks, today we're going to show you an easy way to trellis your pepper plants for a bigger harvest. We're also going to show you how to take a single pepper plant and keep it standing upright so you don't lose your peppers. Y'all come on, we're going to jump right into it. All right, as you can see, we have waited a long time to get our pepper plants trellised. And to be quite honest with you, we are running behind on a lot of our garden chores. But this gives you a good idea of what happens when the plant starts getting too tall and starts getting weighty. They start leaning over. So what we're going to do now is show you how we take hog panel and place it behind these plants, and it gives plenty of room for the plants to grow upward, and it's strong enough to hold a heavy plant in place just using these small garden stakes that we're going to show you. All right. So what I've done is taken a 16-foot piece of hog panel and I've cut it in 40-inch sections. And the reason I did 40 is because our raised garden bed, it can sit inside the raised garden bed, not hit the sides and all. So if you have a raised garden bed that's not as wide, or you have one wider, you might have to cut these at different lengths for you. But what we're going to do is we're going to take this hog panel and we're going to set it right up against the pepper plants here. We'll make sure we're tucked up against them so we can grab the pepper plant. All right, once we get the hog panel in, we're going to take our stakes and we're going to put in the ground right up next to the hog panel. We're just going to space them out as evenly as we can. All right, once we have that, hopefully they stay. We're going to take some zip ties and try to go around that stake that's holding it. We're not going to incorporate the plant in the zip tie. All right, so now we got it up and it's secured in place. And now the only thing we need to do is secure the pepper plants. All right, so what we're going to use is these little plastic clips to secure the plant to the hog panel. And all you do is put the plant in the center, wrap it around the hog panel, and just clip it just like that, and you have a loop. If you want to reuse it, you just push that little clip down, and it opens up, and you can reuse it again. So let's show you how these work. All right, so this bell pepper plant that's starting to lean already, we're going to take it, and we're going to bring it back and see if we can get one of these little plastic clips on it and wrap it around the hog panel and get it to clip. There we go. Just like that. Now that plant is up against it tight. It's got room to grow because that clip is not too tight, like a lot of people, including us, have used strings and we tie the string too tight. Well, this plant can move a little bit inside that circle of this clip, and it's up against this trellis, and the higher it gets up the trellis, and we can just keep clipping all the way up. All right, so this little one's a little bit offset, so we're going to go ahead and try. There we go, that worked perfect. All right, so all we're doing right there is just holding it up against it, and as it grows here in the next week or so, it'll be up here, and we'll go ahead and clip it again, but right now it's holding the plant up. I'm gonna come in and get this one and go right around that vertical stay, just like that. Perfect. It actually works out better when you got a vertical right here and you can clip onto them instead of that horizontal. But either way, it works, it clips it, it's got room to grow, and it holds it up. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna put us another hog panel in here. That way we can work the peppers from this end and we don't have to reach into this tiny space here. These onions, if you're seeing these onions for the first time, these were left from last year, and all I did in the winter was throw a piece of plastic over them, held the plastic down with some rocks, and they come roaring back. And they are plenty big. All right, so I'm just going to take this clip. I'm going to go ahead and form it so I don't have to force the plant. I'm just going to reach around and grab this plant without hopefully disturbing that pepper. Just like that. That plant is up. Trying to be real careful of this plant. This has got a lot of peppers on it. There we go. You see it's clipped right there. And this one is clipped just like that. This one's way down in here with all these little peppers, and it's clipped. Now this is that heavy plant we told you guys about, and we're going to bring the trellis in right behind it, close as we can to these plants. Get it on the other side of that sign, baby. There you go. All right, we're going to hold this up and put these in, just like we did before. All right, so this is that heavy plant that was leaning over we showed you in the beginning. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it makes a couple of bows in the growth, and then it starts coming up. So what we're going to do is just try to figure what the best vertical position, the straight up and down positions for it. And we're not going to worry about clipping the bottom because we're worried about upward growth. And we're going to clip the top right there, and that'll hold everything else below it up against this, and it'll just grow up. And if you can see, there's slack in this, so the plant's got room to move, grow in width, and start getting tall on up against the trellis here. All right, so we got the third panel up, and you can see this little plant doesn't need anything at all here. This one had so many. You can see all the peppers that's going to be on this little plant, and I just took one leg of it and clipped it up. As this one grows, I'll clip it up on the next one. And then this little plant right here, you can see how loose that is, and that's going to hold it fine. All right, last panel. I'm going to bring in around these pepper plants. These onion plants are getting so big, they're just in the way. All right, they're all clipped up. And now all we have to do is come out and continue to attach them to the trellis going up. All right, folks, we got them trellised. Now we're going to show you how we're going to take care of these plants that are growing alone. We're going to try to keep them growing upward without them leaning over with that heavy fruit. All right, so these same stakes that we're using to hold the trellis up, we're going to try to go as close as we can to the plant and keep it in the ground to where it wouldn't move, but out of the ground as far as we can because we want some height to it. And I'm going to go ahead and clip the bottom of this to hold it against the stake. And then I'm going to come up here and get this top portion and clip it onto the stake. And you see there's plenty of room for that thing to grow, and it's just going to grow up the stake. We're going to do that same thing on this smaller plant. It's not as bowed out as the other one is in places. So we got the stake in good enough, and you really, on this one, you really don't need two clips. So the thick part of the stalk is right here where I'm putting the clip, so that should be good enough to hold it. And in a week or so, it'll be up here, and we'll clip it again. All right, there you go. See how it's clipped onto the stake there? And we got one on the bottom here to hold it a little bit tighter. And we only put one on this smaller plant, and we'll clip it as it goes up. So with that trellis here, we'll be able to work from this end on all 6 of those pepper plants. And on these pepper plants, we'll have to work from each side between these 2 trellises here. And then on these here, we can just work between the onions and the trellis and work on those. All right, folks, so that's how we trellis the pepper plants. So we make sure we get a bigger harvest. The more they're able to stand up, the more they're able to grow out, the more you're able to save that plant, it's going to put out more fruit. So it automatically equals a bigger harvest, wouldn't you say?
I would say so.
She would say so, and that's all that counts. That's all it counts is what she says, even though she doesn't hardly talk on camera because she's got the shy bug. Anyway, folks, that's how we do it. We appreciate you sticking with us. I'm going to put some more videos on the screen. We'll see you on the next one. You guys have a blessed day.
Bye.
See, she whispers. It's always whispering. I said, bye. Anyway, see you later, guys.